Firescape engineers inspect the summary video. So we are in Boston, South Huntington. We have a fire escape here that's pretty much an all welded fire escape. Probably looks like it's going to be 25 plus years in construction, probably a little bit more. But what we have is an all welded fire escape here that we're looking to satisfy the code. We've got to examine, certify, or load test. Because it's all welded, a lot of these welded connections we either have to load test or x-ray, or by rebolting them we can basically avoid the load test. We can also provide an opinion, which is sometimes acceptable in the city of Boston, but we would want a disclaimer on any liability associated with the fact that we're just rendering an opinion. Otherwise, Mass Building Code 1001.3 says you must examine, test, or certify the fire escape. So a load test would be, 100 pounds per square foot in either sand, water, so thousands of pounds of sand or water or bags on here. Fire escape is older than 1978, so it does have lead. So it does need a paint job. It looks like it's got a lot of rust on it, so it needs a paint job definitely in order to pass the code. And then we need to get a lot of these welded connections either x-rayed, or we can rebolt them, and that eliminates the need for a load test. So let's take a look at my main concern here is the paint job. We do have the through bolt connection coming through the building, so we just need to verify that there is a plate on the inside, and it looks like it is. A lot of this is all welded down. Primarily, the biggest concern I'm going to have is on these treads. These treads are all showing, evidence of rusty tears coming down. See those rusty tears? Rusty tears coming down. And as those rusty tears come down, basically we have to now stop the water from getting back there. We have to bolt these and avoid having to weld them back, because either that, we can just load test them, but we definitely have some rust that's accumulated here. Hi. On the fire escape. We do have some debris that needs to be cleansed off of here, but a lot of this is the water's getting in here, getting in between the cracks, as you can see here, and these leaves and such are accumulating and getting in between the cracks, and that's causing it to rust. So when you see all these rusty tears, basically all these welds are suspect. But when we put them back, we don't put them back welded. We drill them, and then we basically cleanse these, and then when we put them back welded. Bolted. See all that rust? So 100% of all these treads needs to be rebolted. So you got to take them out. You need a full paint job. As you can see, 100% rust on the treads. Let me walk back down here and show you some more. So as you can see, so rebuilt 100% of the treads. See all that rust that's coming down on that wall? That's an indication that water's getting behind there. So, and a lot of these welded triangles, we're gonna need to have, we're gonna have to have these welds x-rayed for verification, or we could put a gusset there, and as soon as we put a gusset with some bolts, we basically can keep the existing welds without having to verify them either through load testing or through x-ray. Through bolting into the building can be verified by opening up a little small hole in the inside sheetrock. But you can see it's an all welded construction, and just by reinforcing it with some bolting, we're going to be able to get that matter certified. Otherwise, should we render an opinion, we do want to get a disclaimer on liability, because that is sometimes another method done here in Boston. See all that welded connection right back there? As soon as we put some bolts through there, we don't have to x-ray or load test that particular part of the platform. Otherwise, the structure looks to be in good order, but it needs a full paint job because it hasn't been painted in a while. And really everything else that is a concern here is that how a welded connection can be guaranteed and who's going to take on that liability. So by bolting a welded connection, you eliminate the liability and you turn it into a certification. And otherwise, you can load test this fire escape and we can share that information with you. Any questions on this, fire escape engineers? 866-649-0333, 866-649-0333, or you can call Fire Escape Services at 800-649-3333, and they'll get in touch with us to discuss more information about this particular fire escape inspection.